Venus is now in Aquarius, and this transit in particular is gonna have people like ghosting, not responding. It's gonna be relationship whiplash. So I wanna explain a little bit about Venus in Aquarius, what it means for everyone, what you can expect, and why this is a very interesting time to be watching people's relationships and just seeing the fuckery take place. So firstly, I'm gonna explain Venus in Aquarius, then like why this is a little bit funny happening right now. Then I'll do a fit check because I like my outfit because it's very just like I don't give a fuck, which is kind of Venus in Aquarius, or at least trying to seem like I don't give a fuck when everyone knows I have too much Leo to not give. I give plenty of fucks. Anyway, Venus in the world is value, harmony, love, relationships, food, sex, like enjoyable small things in life. Jupiter is like really big cute shit, like wisdom, travel, experiences, things like that. Venus, whatever it's in a particular sign, can describe the aesthetics, the cultural appreciation, and how values are really being transmitted during that time. So as Venus was in Capricorn, that was a really serious energy. That was very focused on worldly matters, on quality over quantity, on long-term goals. And Venus was crossing Pluto at the very end of that, which showed intensity, obsession, paranoia, and some like love bombing or toxic relationship things that were really likely to end off the year. So actually I'll just get right into kind of why this is funny and interesting, because Venus was just in Capricorn. Much more serious, much more greedy, much more possessive, not even in an intense way, but like you're mine, I am yours, kind of simple. Let's say like simple monogamy is more Capricorn than it is Aquarius. So that conjunct Pluto showed huge intensity, huge commitment, huge seriousness in relationships to end off the year. So people likely felt like during the end of the year, New Year's, etc., there could have been some intense situations of like, oh my God, I love you so much, I'm obsessed with you, very quickly, like day 3, maybe you were like naming kids or whatever. That's very Venus-Pluto. While Mercury is retrograde. Mercury retrograde does not inherently deal with romantic relationships in people's lives, but it deals with communication in general, which can show that the communication right now is going to be different than what you're going to be saying afterwards. So Mercury retrogrades are best for going back, rethinking things, going inward. I have a full video on Mercury retrograde, what to expect, how to fucking deal with it. You can look that up on my channel. I have several. But Mercury retrogrades, if relationships start during them, the communication and the way that you think of each other tends to be different afterwards. This can range from literally just having a easier time communicating afterwards, that you were not on the same page during this and now you're on the same page, which can be good or bad. But also it can show that the idea of what you saw yourself being with this person changes afterward into a more streamlined, realistic view. If this is in your relationship sectors, this is particularly relevant for you. If it has nothing relationship oriented in your chart, then this Mercury retrograde might have nothing to do with relationships for you, lucky you. Like for me right now, this Mercury retrograde is not in a relationship sector, it's in my first house of self. This is no relationships getting rethought out. But having Venus conjunct Pluto during a Mercury retrograde was like, oh my God, people are gonna be saying such deep shit and then realize that they don't feel that way or aren't sticking to that agenda after Mercury retrograde is over. So with Venus just now entering Aquarius, it's definitely a point of people like saying that deep shit, but beginning to be like, oh my God, I want distance. Because Venus in Aquarius is in an air sign. Venus in an air sign tends to be more detached and more like aloof love. Not to say that Venus in Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius cannot love hard or love deep, but their love style definitely tends to have more distance, independence, and be more cerebral than, let's say, a Venus in Scorpio or a Venus in Leo, or someone that is definitely going to be more like me, mine. Venus in these air signs is more the reminder that I've heard people say, and I don't know if this makes sense to everyone, but love is freedom. And like letting someone have utmost freedom is the most love, which I get like in a trust way. I don't know how I feel about that with like Venus and Leo opposite Uranus. I'm kind of like, I feel like love is fun. I don't know, I've never been in love, so I don't know, but like I don't think of it as freedom, but I can see their perspective, and I think that that really resonates with Venus and Aquarius, where love is through distance and appreciation of the idea at a distance. I would say Venus and Aquarius is appreciating the idea at a distance, because Aquarius is fixed air, which is the compilation of air. Air is ideas, it's intellect. Fixed air is like that condensed and compiled and very solidified into a set idea that others can build upon. Aquarius is the architect, it is the logician, it is the mastermind. It wants to make the plan, make the grid, make the infrastructure, the blueprint, let others do the busy work in the building of it. They want to be the visionary. They want to oversee, have the great idea, let others execute. So Venus there is loving the plan, loving the vision, loving the ideal, not in a super unrealistic way. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is not unrealistic. So saying that Aquarius is unrealistic or like super out there, not really. They can be a nonconformist, but they're still going to be nerdy and know the exact like realistic way to get there. They might be ballsy, but they're not going to be completely head in the clouds like Pisces, Cancer-ish, Sag. It's not going to be, no, they know what they're doing. But Venus in Aquarius is loving the overall scope of things. It is loving technology, appreciating weird cultural combinations of music or of style. It's more experimental and definitely fights to be nonconformist. Like Venus and Aquarius people, oh my god, they dress so fucking weird and they love it. And it's like, you can wear a hoodie, man. You don't have to wear like a fucking crop top with no sleeves and under with no crotch all the time. You can like dress comfortably. So Venus and Aquarius can be like militantly nonconformist and definitely have an aesthetic that is pushed towards further nonconforming. Like me, for example, this outfit today, I would have felt like it's a little bit weird otherwise. I'll show it in a second. But Venus and Aquarius for everyone is definitely more aloof, more like, oh, I appreciate the idea, I appreciate the distance, I appreciate texting you and leaving you on red for 3 days. Aquarius is not erratic, I will say. I think that because Uranus was in Aquarius for a few years, about 2 decades ago, that people started to associate Uranus traits more and more with Aquarius, when I am one of the people that does say that Uranus has no rulership over Aquarius. There's no tie from Aquarius to Uranus. There's no rulership. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. So Aquarius is not a suddenly flaking off sign. They will, as a fixed sign, strategically decide to Irish exit your life. If they are leaving, they're generally leaving for good, and if they're coming back and forth, it's because they literally are bored and they're playing you. They're not Gemini, like, they're not Gemini schizo. Like, they're not all over the place, nah, I'm bored, I'm not. No, Aquarius knows what they're doing, they have a plan, and they will gaslight you. Like, Aquarius is a master gaslighter. I talked about this in the Why I Hate Your Sign video. So Venus in Aquarius is major, like, you know what you're doing. You get scared and you step back. So this is a major time in relationships of getting scared and stepping back. Being like hands off. I didn't mean that. I hope no one heard that. Like, I did not mean it when I said I love you. Haha, I was joking. Let's just go back to being normal because I'm scared of commitment and I don't want this to be too intense and then flake away. So there's a fear of that commitment or a fear of that intensity, and I think that people are getting cold feet, but they still want to stay like talking stage situationship. That's what Aquarius is so good at, and Venus in Aquarius is like keeping one foot in with the physicality and with the presence of the relationship, but emotionally exiting and being like, well, I'm guarded, like I'm not gonna get hurt, so I don't care what happens. I'm so aloof, I'm so above this, I'm so Sigma. That's what Aquarius is. They're obsessed with, like, Aquarius was the original Sigma. Like, literally Sigma male was founded on the Aquarius in the encyclopedia. So Venus and Aquarius for everyone is great for like trying new things, experimenting. Like, I put a TikTok up today and it said something like, Venus is down in Aquarius, ghost him, wear the weird outfit, and get colored highlights. You know you want to. Because that's super Venus and Aquarius, and I'm annoying, and when I have a cringe idea like that, I'm going to post it. And Venus is in Aquarius, so I can be more cringe and everything. I cannot really relate to Venus and Aquarius. I have Venus and Leo. I don't want to dress, like, I love old Hollywood conventional beauty. Like, I will be the person that I just love a simple, basic, beautiful shit. I mean, I have, like, red highlights, but I don't find that unconventional. I just find that, like, I don't know, it's not nonconformist to me, it's just striking. Versus Venus and Aquarius is going to be like, I love that weird ass bone structure and shit, versus I'm like, give me the most basic filter ever. So Venus and Aquarius is going to highlight weirdness over the next few weeks. It's an interesting tone to start on when we just had that Venus-Pluto conjunction, which has motherfuckers ending their 2022 with like, oh my god, I love you, you're the one. Like, those New Year's kisses must have felt so intense. If you had a New Year's kiss, comment down below if it was like particularly intense or like you felt, I don't know, I've never had a situation like that. I've never had a New Year's kiss. Did I? I feel like when I was like 17 or 18, maybe I had one. I don't think I did. I'm so not someone who's ever had anything exciting like that. But if people did on New Year's with Venus Pluto, I bet you felt impregnated by that, and now you're like, shit, like, I don't really like him that much, like, ooh, he's not that cute, he's kind of ugly. That is Venus and Aquarius. So if you're not going to get text back, if people are being aloof, I would not be too surprised. It's good for ideological values, for passion projects that are study-based. It's a great time to study. It's a great time to, like, I was going to jokingly be like, pull out the Adderall and go do your work, but I've never taken Adderall and I don't support people taking meth in a pill bottle. So I just say there's like illegal options that work. No, I'm just kidding. I'm half and off though. Like if you're doing Adderall, you might as well just, I'm not gonna go there. But that's something I'm like kind of passionate about because I've seen how it's ruined people's lives. And I have been just like adamant on like just not, I won't go into that. I have such severe boundaries. I'm so scared of substances. Oh my God, I'm so scared. I won't. Especially like pills, that is scarier than anything. Like stuff in a, oh my, I just, no. I don't know how people are just casually, like even when I was like 16, 17 and I would drink a little bit, I was terrified every time I had a drink because it was like mind altering. That's why I just stopped drinking when I was 17, 18. Because I was like, I can't do this anymore. I just want to be safe. I want to be like so radically in my body. So Venus and Aquarius is weird. I don't know if people are gonna do psychedelics as much now. I feel like Venus and Pisces is more psychedelic. Oh my God. Okay, well, this light fell, but you can still see my outfit. So, okay, this can work. So I'm wearing this shirt dress, which I got a few days ago at a store in Venice. And I'm wearing this jacket because I wanted to film with something different on. The shirt dress itself, I'm probably gonna take the jacket off and just have it with these fishnets because like, I don't know about the jacket with this. Okay, so I'm in these boots, this long shirt, this jacket. This shirt says something about like, I was at the crucifixion and I only got this shirt. I kind of want pictures in it, that's gonna be a pain. But I'm about to go out to dinner with one of my friends, and so I need to get this video up and get going. But this is a very comfy outfit. I feel like this is very Venus and Aquarius because like, I wouldn't wear this normally. If Venus was in Capricorn, I'd be in like designer shit. Anyway, enjoy your significant other ghosting you. Enjoy ghosting them. I support it.